I'm debating on whether or not I want to stop bleeping out my cuss words because it's kind of a hassle and it doesn't sound that great. I just feel like hearing cuss words out of my mouth is going to sound weird in the future, you know? So to test it out, I'm just going to, cuss right now. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Fuck! Here we go again, I guess. Hi, my name is Kieran. I hate doing intros. This is my fourth take doing it. So we're just gonna get right into it. This is the second installment of Kieran's Closet, so it is officially a series. If you guys don't know the drill by now, yesterday I posted a prompt on my Instagram story and a link on my Snapchat story asking you guys to ask me questions, and I got some responses, although Instagram was kind of disappointing this time. I got 4 responses on Instagram, and 2 of them were from the same person. One last thing before we start. If I seem a little more loud and annoying in this video than usual, it's because I'm trying to exposure therapy myself into being more comfortable on camera. Because I got some complaints last time that I didn't have much energy, so my bad. Just like last time, we've got the Instagram questions on my iPad. There's only 4 of them, so it'll be fast. What do you think of the current political state of the US? I'm not a good speaker, so if I had better speaking skills, I'd get more into it, but I'm gonna say just bottom line, could use work. I'm not a fan of what's going on right now. Leave it at that.
Hello there. This is Kieran in the future, editing, and I realized that the clip that I answered the other 3 Instagram questions in was lost somehow due to technical difficulties. The 3 missing questions were least favorite musical, what are my grades right now, and would I save Macy from a house fire? Because I have no clips to explain myself on, I'll just say I never got into Dear Evan Hansen. I'm passing everything, that's all that matters, and I would because I could not stand the guilt of leaving someone behind in the case of the house fire. Been there. That's all for now, but you will see more of me later. That is a promise.
Thankfully, with questions, I have the privilege, the luxury of looking at what I'm being asked before I could answer it. Although with anonymous confessions, I don't have that luxury if I want to get an actual reaction on camera. Speaking of anonymous confessions, I actually got 1 more response since I made that last video. It's very long, very gruesome from what I read. It's extremely long. The very first sentence was very scary. So if you want me to film that reaction just like a standalone thing, or just wait for it to be the first confession on my next Revealing Your Secrets video, I can do that too. It's just a matter of what you guys want, if you can be patient or if you don't want to be patient. I know you guys are getting impatient for the Google form questions, so we're just going to start right now. So let's go. These first few questions are kind of old, so I'll just answer them very quickly. This first one was, that was a car. How gay are you? Considerably. Is my grandson a homosexual? Probably. Is Kieran secretly a lesbian? I wish. Who is your least favorite person you met in college? Good question. I don't think I have a least favorite person I met in college. I try to not dislike people. Issues aside, I don't think there's anyone that I actively dislike in college, at least yet, because I've only been in college for 1 semester. But that could change. Could change. Do you believe in lesbians? Yeah. Fabulous, enticing, magnetic, magical, everything. Are you gay? I can make a coming out video if you want me to, but I thought it was obvious. Hi Kieran, how are you in college? From Amaya. Hi Amaya, love you. I just got a job, so that's great. College, I'm still on break. It's been 4 or 5 weeks, so pretty boring. That's why I started making videos again. There is a big truck coming up the road, and it's turning, so not my problem. But I'm doing pretty good right now, so I like to think that it'll continue being this way. Favorite YouTuber? Funny you say this because I just watched a bunch of Gen X Pen last night. She, if you don't know who Gen X Pen is, she was a big YouTuber, a big OG YouTuber back in the day. Currently, she's just a Twitch streamer. She plays video games all the time. I love watching her videos. She is so funny. I love her. Have you worn wigs? Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? Yes, I have. Maybe. I don't know. Do you like bananas? I love bananas. Unpopular opinion, I think I might enjoy the taste of actual bananas more than artificial banana flavor. Do you ever shut the f*** up? No. Short answer, no. If you have a problem with that, my Venmo is this. If you give me enough money on Venmo, I might be quiet for a couple of days. But if you don't want to pay me, then you can't complain. Who was your least favorite person in high school? I saw this response last night, and I very quickly had an answer. This really mean girl, like, she had a big problem. Like, I have no idea what her issue was with me, because I thought I was her friend. This girl, Jenna Ricker, I don't know what her issue was. Like, she attacked me at times. Ah! Ah! She verbally abused me at times. So shut the f*** up. I really don't know what her issue was. 6'7". Yeah, I thought that would happen again. Body count? I know I seem like the kind of person to end up being a serial killer, like mastermind, really convoluted Machiavellian tendencies at times. But contrary to popular belief, I have not killed anyone. Why obese? Food yummy. Charlie's wet toes. I saw this response last night. I have no idea what that means. Anyone at school you don't f*** with? I don't think anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm cool with everyone that I go to school with now. Although Jenna Ricker, I have no idea. We go to different schools right now. I have no idea. I don't want to answer that question. I'm gonna move on. Dream date. I fear that might have been a bit inappropriate for my audience, but I'm 18. So, what is your biggest fear and also your favorite animal? My biggest fear, I'll definitely say, is heights. I don't get irrationally scared anymore, I don't think, but I do get very uncomfortable when I am high up. But I don't think I have a favorite animal. I think pandas have been my favorite animal at one point. Pigs were my favorite animal for a while. Fuzzy cows, love fuzzy cows. I think there's just too many animals to choose from to have a favorite, So I'll say any one of those. Pip or Squeak? Whichever one Josie played. And if you were to describe yourself as a character from SpongeBob, who would it be and why? If you guys haven't seen my last Kieran's Closet video, I actually talked about it there, but I'll say it again just because, might as well make my point clear. There's no other character besides SpongeBob himself that I really identify with at all. I kind of look like him if he was a real person, but none of the other characters, none of the other named characters make sense. They don't feel like me as much as SpongeBob does. Not saying I have main character energy, although I might have said that last time. He feels like the right one. Who was someone who changed your life for the better? Many, many people. Lots of teachers, lots of friends. I'll highlight, Mia, Monet, and Jenna Ricker. 6 or 7? 6. What do you think happens when we die?
Look who's back for more. So, funny story. I was going to just be staring distance in slow-mo as I played a pre-recorded track of me singing all 5 harmonies of the minor turn from the Urium Suite, a song in Ride the Cyclone, the musical. Although I recorded it earlier today, or actually technically it's after midnight now. I recorded it yesterday afternoon, the same afternoon that I filmed the video, and it didn't sound good, so I gave up. That's all.
Do you like boobies? I fear that might have been my mother, so I'm gonna not answer that. Although that was the last question, so thank God it's over, am I right?
Hello, this is me about 2 days later. I was going through final edits and realized that I almost forgot to include the Macy shoutout. Macy wanted me to make sure that you guys knew that she said hello. John Chu fam. In honor of Macy, because she's cool or something, I don't know, the following edit is dedicated to her because it is of her. Enjoy.
Thank you guys so much for watching my video this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hopefully will post something next week, although I have no idea what I might post next week. If you guys want more content, just suggest it in the comments or my DMs. They're always open. Kieran's Closet, that submission form, that's always open. The Anonymous Confessions form is always open. It's just a matter of you guys actually, interacting if you want to see stuff. But other than that, I think I'm done here. I won't tell you how many takes it took to get to this point in the outro, so I'm just gonna not say anything other than I will see you guys around. Bye.